Hi everyone, in today's demo I'm going to show you an exciting new feature in Visual Studio, the Azure MCP Server. This powerful tool uses the MCP protocol to standardize integration between AI applications and external data sources, making Azure deployment incredibly simple. Let's dive in and to see how we can create resources. Okay, before we start a demo project, let me show you how these tools are configured. If you click on the tools and look at the Azure MCP Server, okay, if you can expand and you can see the list of available tools, you can turn on and off as you need it, because these tools are important during an LP. And for this demo, I'm literally selecting everything. Just don't want to miss any sort of the configurations. If you can expand each of those one by one and then get some sense out of it, because it has some different meaning, different perspective, it used for different purposes. Okay, have a play around with it and to see if you get some sort of understanding how these tools are configured. For this demo, I'm literally selecting everything just to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, for demo, let's create a standard MVC applications. For this one, I'm going to select the MVC template. Okay, oops. Let's select the MVC. Okay, MVC. Yeah, that's the one. Let me say next. I will give some name. You can choose your name. Click next, and everything go default. Great. Wait for a second. Okay, that's your default project. Literally no change, no code change. We're not writing any code. We're simply deploying this default template to using the MCP. Okay, so in here I have already prepared this script. Basically, all it does, creating a few resources, few NLP instructions. Just tell them to create a resource group, create the app service, create application insight, set a default locations, and use anything. Literally, there's no rocket science, basic stuff, right? So I'm taking that stuff, dumping into the chatbot, and selecting default selections to be an agent, and choosing my model. You can choose whatever you like, but in my case, I'm choosing this GTP4 model, and then literally giving my instructions, right? So natural language, and sending my request, and see how it processes those requests, create certain resources in Azure. As you would see, here we run many scripts during the installations, which sort of give the intelligence in the whole process. So while it's running, it would ideally involve the human in a loop. So any sort of confirmations running the script, it should ask me to confirm. Let's wait for a minute how it runs the script. Still running. Right, as you can see, it about to create a new resource. So it required the confirmations. So in that case, I'll say confirm. And I would expect more confirmation as well, because it's just creating a script and getting human in a loop. So, okay, another confirmations, which is for app service plan. Simply confirm it. Right, this is your website. So yeah, I can check all the resource group are correct. Okay, let's confirm it. Yeah, this should take a few more seconds, and then everything should be created on the Azure and deployed. Okay, so running, I will be using my Azure credentials. I will click attempt to retrieve credential from Azure. This will take me to screen where I can punch in my credentials, and that should retrieve the information. Okay, it's publishing with profile. Should take a few more seconds, and that's it. Your application has been published, and I can see the return URL. Let's verify everything in Azure portal. Let me open the resource group, and in the resource group, I'll look for MCP Server VS 2016. Okay, click on this one, and you would see the two resources, App Service and App Service Plan. If I click App Service, you would see the website is deployed here to that resource group. And if I click on the website and click on this tab, you can see the default template is being deployed there. Okay, we haven't deployed any code, it's just a default template. So with that, you can see that using MCP Server is incredibly simple to deploy your resources, just a natural language.